subscribe button and pound that bell. Yeah! Dean Family Acres. Four and a half and 11.4. All right, we got 13.11 to there. I'll put it on the outside. Outside to outside. Got it? It's 15.3. All right, 9'1". Inside, 8'3".
There, bunny.
Get it?
Yeah. Is that a bunny though? It's hopping around? No, I hear something.
Spread some seed.
We were saying how to make a plant in church because it was like something. And I said rabbit poop, and then someone said, ew, rabbit poop?
All right, hang on. Let me... What kind is this? Clover, rye, and piston. Make it look like this sprinkles on ice cream. All right. All right. Yeah, get it pretty, kind of like that. You got it? All right. When you do that, I'm gonna come behind you and scoop this other on top of it. I'll look at it when I come around. Come around behind you. Just keep working back that way about that same width, and then we'll come down here and do it. I'm cutting this thing, I just want to make sure it be safe. I don't want to get hurt. Since the posts were just a couple inches out of square, I needed to trim them anyway. So when I was putting up the beams, I went ahead and notched them just right so that they would sit on top and rest on the post. As if the bad idea of the chainsaw wasn't enough, got this sawzall out. About this point, I started worrying, what if this thing shifts and catches my beard? What would I do? Better adjust the ladder. So we're gonna look in my stash here and just see exactly what we got. One of the local truss companies went out of business here a couple years ago, and I went to the auction. I bought this big, huge set that I thought I'd make a pole barn with. I still might one day. Just what we got right now and where we're rolling just doesn't necessarily fit that. but maybe one day. This other set right here, and here to the side, those are the complete ends. And then I got these here. I believe I got 7 of the, I'm not really sure what those are called, maybe cathedral style trusses. And then these 2 ends. I think on this barn I'm actually going to use the cathedral style or whatever they're called, where they're open, and just make it kind of open and put a loft in there, maybe to store hay or who knows what. I figured it'd be better to just go ahead and do it. I got the extra lumber, why not? Got these other sizes that are about 4 foot. Like I said, truss place went out of business. I bought a whole 50-foot covered area for probably 20 bucks, with scrap lumber and everything. I don't break my neck. I was coming back here to check and see about, sorry the lighting's bad, how many 2x4s I have. Looks like I've got about 10 2x4x8s. Got that one 2x8x10. I think I counted 10 2x6x4s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 10 2x4 by 4.5 or 5s, maybe even be a 6-footer in there. Just a bunch of other random stuff. These joists right here, this whole stack, they're like 7 foot. But I hadn't quite figured out how to calculate the pitch, but it is it's like 42 inches. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think I'd almost rather save the ceiling space and not have that much drop to only go out 7 feet. I don't know. Hadn't really figured out the lean-tos on the side of this goat shed yet, but we'll go from there. These big ones here, I think my father-in-law might actually end up using those. They're like 15 feet or so. I think they were actually 14. And then I also got, I mean, there were pallets of like 2-inch long 2x6s. And I got several. You know, I tried to get as much as I could, but you can only load up so much stuff when you're in that situation. Also got some, you can kind of see them down there on the bottom, some like floor trusses. The only downside about those is it takes like 2 foot of ceiling space, and in a barn it kind of stinks. In a house I can understand, you gotta run you know, your HVAC and all that kind of stuff and plumbing. But in a barn, you're just like, man, I wish it didn't take up that much ceiling space. I'm honestly thinking about maybe cutting those down and using 2 on the side for like little sidewalls, just while I've got them. Just, it's not gonna be much weight on this thing anyway, so really, I'm kind of over-engineered it, but that's what we've got for now. Not long after I got the post up, I said, hey, I'm gonna check this other store. Sure do like the Habitat Restore. One man's trash is another man's treasure.